He is a liar. Liar. Pants on fire. He is a liar. Liar. Pants on fire. Chris Fenning.
Well, that was rude. She called me a liar before I'd even started. Twice. Madam Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, I now feel compelled to prove to you my honesty. It should be fairly easy. You look like a reasonable crowd. And perhaps not that table in the middle, but the rest of you. It's pretty good. Now, if I'm going to be up here on trial for my honesty, I feel that perhaps all of you should be on trial as well. So it's audience participation time. Please put your hand up if you think we should not tell lies. It's a very slow reaction. So take note of who they are. Interesting. For those of you who did put your hands up, for those of you who think we should not tell lies, I have a challenge for each and every one of you. Plan a surprise party without telling a lie. I tried this. My wife asked me, what are we doing next weekend? I said, well, dear, practicing my honesty, well, dear, we're having a surprise party for you. It's at 4 o'clock on Saturday. All your friends and family are going to be there. And that friend you haven't seen from high school, we're flying her in from Australia. It's going to be great. Act surprised. Needless to say, she was neither impressed with my honesty, nor was she surprised. You see, it turns out we all tell lies, just little lies from time to time. It's part of who we are. But there is one group of people who are known for telling perhaps a few more lies than others. Politicians. Now, no matter how honest your particular brand of politician is, at some point they're going to make a statement that is not entirely true. And you may have seen some of this recently. I'm not sure if you're aware that there's been a hit reality TV show called The Election. It was a 12-month series. It followed two rich folks as they traveled around the country telling the truth to the people. To help us, the people, understand the difference between the truth and the fiction, there are a number of services available. Things like PolitiFact and factcheck.com. That's fact with a C. Factcheck.com is an entirely different service. These services provide a list or an analysis of the truth that we were told, but I think they're missing an opportunity. You see, instead of just providing written material, what they could do instead is give each candidate a small Pinocchio. Hold proudly on stage with them. Perhaps their answers to questions may be a little more honest if there's a Pinocchio on stage with them. We could all place bets as to how quickly the front few rows would clear out during the opening statement. People shooting these roses. Now, while it may be amusing to think of our favourite politicians squirming a little with little Pinocchios, imagine we had these in our own lives. Oh, no one's laughing now. Imagine we all had to carry a little Pinocchio with us. Even everyday familiar situations could get a little bit awkward. You're in the supermarket, we've all been there, and you meet someone who you sort of know. They might be a friend of a friend or a colleague that you don't get on with very well. And as they come towards you, you go, oh, hey John, great to see you. I mean, it's good to see you. I can see you? By this point, John's 5 feet away. I'm getting serious. It's not just strangers or acquaintances that we lie to. The people nearest and dearest to us, we lie to them too. You come home from work and your wife says, "Honey, what do you think of my new haircut?" It's shorter. And I might be a safe answer, it's possibly not the one she's looking for. Fortunately, she's a great sport and she lets it go. A little later, we're going out to dinner, and she comes out of the bedroom. She's got this beautiful dress on. It's a red number, it's off the shoulder, it's down to the floor, and she says, "Honey, does my bum look big in this?" I literally don't have a safe answer to that one, so if anyone has any suggestions, please come and see me. And those even closer to us than our partners, our children. We lie to our children. That moment when your daughter or son looks up at you and says, "Mummy, Daddy, where do babies come from?" Might be a useful toy. Needless to say, perhaps those of you who did not put your hands up earlier, those of you who said it's completely okay to lie, perhaps you have it right after all. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my time with you is coming to an end, so really all that remains to be said is that you've been a great audience. You've been a good audience. Come on. You've been an audience.